Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Do you know the way to San Jose? Do you know the way to San Jose? I don't know the way, but they got GPS now, honey, and I'm gonna find my way to San Jose one day because San Jose is growing in God's way, and I'm gonna bless San Jose. I am going to bless San Jose through God by His Spirit as we keep growing because my ministry is about giving. I'm going to give as we grow. I'm already making a difference in India and in Uganda and Kenya and all around the world. In the United States, I'm making a difference through growth, making a difference in people's lives because I'm sowing the seeds of love. I'm praying it forward as I have been blessed. I'm praying it forward in God. Through this movement, I'm going forth, sowing the seeds of love. I love you. I truly do. My ministry is not about lifting me. It's about lifting you. It's about lifting all of us so that we may grow in God. So that as I did, we may all rise from the dust of oppression that leads down to depression that'll eventually lead us on up out of here. And how we also get caught up is through the spiritual warfare, out there in this battle. This battle of good and evil, don't even realize this is actually what we in. We're in a battle of good and evil, trying to get out and trying to get on the path of righteousness. But we lost because we lost in this oppression. And we got to grow. We got to rise. We got to grow from this oppression, my kings and queens, as we carry forth the dream of genuine equality and righteousness for all around the world, not just for you, not just for her, not just for them, but for all of us around the world, everywhere, from your house to the lighthouse, to the White House, to his house, to her house, over there in their house. Proudly turning proud boys into men of God. Proudly turning proud boys into men of God. The GROW, that's 4 letters, is going to smash out the 3 letters. KKK. We going to ground them on down in the ground. Because see, love, not hate, is going to make the world great. We going to rise up in God. We're going to go forth in love. We're going to sow the seeds of love everywhere we grow. We're going to rise up in God because God is on the move. God told me to grow. He said, Paul said no. But no, God gave me a mouth, see? So I got to go forth in love, see? I got to keep forth sowing the seeds of love. All around the world, everywhere I grow, just as the light of God rotates around the world, so shall I. As long as I live, I'm going to continue to sow the seeds of love all around the world, everywhere I grow, to you, to him. Just as the evil goes, there I go, right behind the evil. I'm dusting up what the evil done. Raising up what the evil done left off. Get back, evil. Get back over there. Because, see, I'm getting ready to dry you out, too. I'm getting ready to dry the evil right on up out of here because thus said the Lord. Thus said the Lord, my will shall be done. Not evil's, my will. This is God's earth. This earth don't belong to you, evil. This earth belong to God. So we going to go ahead and drive it out. They said that Joe Biden picked a black woman to save America. Okay, I'll go with that. Because here I grow all around the world. I'm going to go ahead and save the world. I'm going to go ahead and aim, while I'm at it, I'm going to aim towards world peace. Because God said, why not? Go ahead with the dream. carry on the dream, because that's my will too, is love all around the world. That's what the freedom fighters was trying to tell us, to go forth in love, go forth in God, to forgive, let it go. Even when they was pushed off the lunch counters, they got back up and sat back down and went back to grow. They went back on with the message. Even as they got beat up, they rose up. Even as they fell down, they looked up. They looked up to God. They kept right on going, didn't nothing hold them back, until transition, or until they was failed by the oppression, until they was took out and tried to be wiped out. Because I'm going to tell you something. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your race. You better get up. You better wise up, and it's time to rise up. It's time to get up in God. It's time to go forth in the Lord. And as you're going forth in the Lord, guess what? I want to tell you something. As you going forth in the Lord, hold up a minute. I got something to tell you. As you going forth in God, guess what? You gonna walk on down the road, and you gonna come upon another street. They merge up in there together, these two. It's called a path of realization, honey. Listen to me. You talking about some money. Leave that spiritual warfare behind. Keep on going forth in God, because you're going to come upon the path of realization of your dreams, kings and queens. It's time to rise up. It's time to stand up. It's time to march forth in God. You on the battlefield. Get up. Line up. Line up, kings and queens. It's time to line up in God. It's time to go forth for God. Because, see, I'm going to tell you something. As you going forth in God, see, I had to find this out myself. As you going forth in God, as you're going forth in God, God goes before you, honey. God goes before you. So don't worry about it. Just let go and let God, let go and let God fight your battles. You're on the battlefield. You're on the physical battlefield, but we still go forth until transition. We don't give up. Somebody showed me that. Somebody came out of a coma and looked me in my eye and squeezed my hand. He was at death's door. He came back just to let me know I'm a fighter to the end. I didn't give up. Even as the cancer ate my body, I kept going forth. I just want you to let them know when you go forth with the message, make sure you let them know that I stood what my name was stand. And I fought to the end. I kept going forth. And that's exactly what he did, my friend. I saw it with my own eyes. I don't believe in telling lies. That's the one thing, I done turned my life over for, is telling lies. Not dotting I's and crossing T's, thinking I'm finna get over. You don't think I got it going on, but lo and behold, the lasso was right behind me to snatch me up, and get me caught up in the spiritual warfare. You don't think I'm doing something. Think I just got it going on, honey. Yeah, I didn't have it going on. I spent 9 months locked down. I'm going to tell you something. I did it. I cashed the checks. I cashed the checks that came in my name. I had joint custody of my children. My children spent time with me and they spent time with their father. But I got prosecuted for that. So it is what it is. And I got to go with the flow. But now God said grow. So here I grow. They called me a convicted felon. They called me this, that, and the other. I've been called a whole lot of names. I done rolled, and I done also wore the robe. But I'm going to tell you something. It ain't the robe. It's the person that's under the robe. It's the heart that carries forth, honey. And so I got a God-given purpose. And it ain't here for no money. It's here for God's people. It's here to rise us all up So see, that's why I done went through all that I done went through in my life. I used to wonder. I used to cry on a daily basis. You talking about agony, honey. My life was agony. The only joy I got was having my children, was bringing my 5 babies in the world. Beside that, no. There was none, not from no man. I didn't get no love. I never got nothing. Just agony, agony, agony. All my life, a life of oppression, a childhood of oppression, 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 until grow, until God. You always knew, even as a child, that someone was there with me. Someone was carrying me through. Someone was helping me. But I didn't see, it's an unseen battle. And I didn't know that it was God there all along. As a child, I felt a presence. I knew a presence. Then to get grown and move in all these haunted houses with all these evil spirits all around, and terrified. But at the time I was drinking. So, at the time I was drinking, and you can't hear from God under the influence. You hear from the evil spirit. You hear from the bad spirits. You hear about doing wrong. Doing bad things. Stinking thinking. And that's what I was doing then. Because doing stinking things. Just don't. You can't hear from the Lord like that. Under alcohol. You just can't. Alcohol is a doorway to evil, to the spiritual warfare, honey. It is. If you don't believe it, keep on drinking. And while you're drinking, it's going to be working on the inside. While it's also working on the mind, it works on the liver. It works on the kidneys. It starts to deteriorate all of that. What you think that alcohol does is burning all on the inside. It's taking away the nutrients that your body really, truly needs that will help you to live here. All them 6 packs of beers and all them, I was in the club too, the country club. Yeah, I went there. All of that. You letting that sit on your system and rot your insides out. That's exactly what's happening. I'm just going to put it like it is. Ain't no future in your fronting. I already know. I used to go in the liquor store. When I walked in, the clerk didn't even say a word. Just went right to the counter and got what I wanted. And see, that was embarrassing. I ain't like that. So I started going to another store. Next thing you know, there he go. So then I had to go find another store. And there I go on the store, just going store to store looking for, just on foolishness. Honey, I'm telling you, I done been there, done that. I'm telling you, I can tell you so many stories make you cry. Make you sit down and wonder why. Lord, why this woman had to go through like this? But here she is trying to tell me, no, don't do that, son, over there. Put that AK-47 down. You don't know what you're getting ready to get off into. Put that down right there. Hey, girl over there, now you don't want to be twerking and doing that foolishness. Get on out them streets. Before you get caught up, see what's going on now. They out here snatching children coming up missing, youth coming up missing. They need body parts. They taking your organs, honey. They taking, and you ain't gonna be found. I'm telling you, it's some evil going on. That's why I'm trying to get these kids up out the street. We need to capture up these street children. It's a lot of evil going on. Human trafficking. You won't see your child no more. No, they ain't looking for him. No, they ain't looking for your child. That's why you need to get your child. Get them up out the street. Honey, please. I'm telling you, you better wise up. It's time. It's time to wise up. It's time to get our children. These are our youth. These are the little people of God's steeple. And these are the ones God said suffer not the children. So why you letting that child suffer? That child didn't have nothing to do with none of this. That child didn't ask to be here. Don't take that out on that child. Don't take that oppression out on that child. I don't want to hear about no more child abuse. It ain't time to be whooping on no kids. Use wisdom on these children. These children are wise. They tell you something or two. I know sometimes you gotta pop them. That's different. A pop, yeah. My mom used to pop, and that's all it took for me, honey, was a pop. But she had to get my brothers, she had to take them out. Had to get them some lefts and rights. But not me. I wised up real quick. I used to write her letters and beg for forgiveness. And she sit there and look and get that letter and read and look, and then later on look at me and say, well, you think I done forgot? And just make me straighten right back up. Think about that for a minute. You know, I knew it. Then she didn't get me though. My mom had some leniency on me. And I appreciate that to this day. Cause she can give you a look, make you slide right out the door, honey. Right to the floor, down in the ground. I'm telling you, get on up out of here. I'm telling you, my mama didn't play, honey. And to this day, I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. You only get one, yeah. I love my mama, honey. I do. I love my mama. I go to bat for my mama. No matter what, whether spiritual warfare get us caught up, whatever, I'll always love and respect my mother. She brought me in this world, and I'm telling you something, you need to stop taking it out on your parents. Your parents was under oppression, honey. They was under oppression in this country. You need to forgive whatever went on, whatever happened, whatever it was. I don't care what it was. Just have that respect. Have that level of respect for your parents. Always. Because we are all under oppression in this country. No matter your status of wealth, the oppression is affecting us all in one way or another. It is affecting us all. And it is time for us all to rise, not fall. It's time for us to rise from the oppression, to not be failed by the oppression, to be the kings and queens, to carry on the dream of the great Dr. King. Genuine equality and righteousness. We're going to go forth in love and forgiveness. We're going to sow forth love all around the world, everywhere we grow. I love you, each and every one. I'm telling you something. You're going to hear from me every day. The timeline really is your first thing in the morning. But understanding that I got a child, and now I got a worrisome cat, because I'm going to tell you something. My life is so happy, so peaceful, so joyful. I don't hear no screaming and hollering and yelling. I'm not part of the spiritual warfare at all. I just have peace, love, joy, and happiness each and every day in God. So I have to use my life to pray it forward. And this cat here is just as happy as I am. And he want to be up under me all the time. He is really my daughter's cat. But he really don't want to have nothing too much to do with her. He's supposed to be up there with her, but I have sometimes to leave the house to go get peace or to record, because he is just there. And I love him. I do. I fell in love with him. I've never owned a cat in my life. You hear me? Not even as a child. We had a little kitten. I remember maybe for about 2 weeks, mama couldn't deal with him. And so I've never owned a cat ever. This is the first time. And I didn't even like cats, but I love him. I really, truly do. And he loves me. We are truly bonded. I love this cat. And when my daughter leave, if she leave and take him, I'm going to miss him. She got to take him, because I got to have peace. I can't take animals where I love him. I do. And I always will. Okay. So I love cats now. And I love all animals. And this cat here is a special cat. He is a descendant of the great African cats that's almost extinct. That great African wild cat, that golden cat I showed you. I'm going to put his picture up. You look up the great African wild cat. I might put it up. I don't know. I have to see. But anyway, here we grow. We're going to grow in God. We're going to look out for the animals too. They over there smiling, showing pictures evil, just killing animals for no reason. This just evil, just smiling, holding a picture up like it's a trophy. Okay, you're going to have to give an account to that too. Don't think just because you getting over in this life, the next life is just going to be a free ride, honey. No, there's some soul catchers waiting, honey. I know, because I lived in a house with condemned spirits, and that's how I got growth. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Go ahead and take some of that and pray it forward. Take some of that and pray it forward. Hey, over there, you, Taiwan, pray it forward. Hey, down there, you, Myanmar. Hey, stop that. I see you over there. Pray it forward. Hey, you back there. Hey, you, South Carolina. pray it forward all over the world. Let's begin to pray it forward in love. God is love. God teaches us love from above. That's the one thing we all know how to do. Different skin, one love. God commands it from above. Let's grow in God. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. God bless you. God bless you. God help us. God help us. God bless us. God help us as we grow. God bless you.